Hey, welcome back. So about a week ago, I mowed my field. Now this is where our cows were, and we don't have them anymore because they're in our freezer. So we're letting the field rest. So it grew up real nice and tall, and I ran around here with a brush hog. And what I ended up with was some beautiful hay. So of course I came out here with a hand rake, and that didn't work. So I borrowed a tedder from a buddy of mine. That didn't work. So I started asking around, and as it turns out, my neighbor has a hay rake. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna rake this field for us, take all of these rows that I have created and move them into a few lines. And then we are gonna make a haystack. I know, a good old-fashioned haystack. At least we're gonna try. You see all these rows? It's only a 5-foot wide brush hog, and it left just perfect rows. I'm not sure why. It would be much better if I'd have done this with the actual flail mower, but I didn't. So we're gonna see what we can save of this. It's just, oh my gosh, you guys, it's so good. Pigs love it. It's good for chickens. Let's see what we can do. So what his rake does is picks up all those little rows and then moves them into a nice pretty line like that. And what we hope is that he can keep moving those lines together so that we only have 3 or 4 rows all the way through the field, and then we can pick them up with the trailer. Now, for those of you wondering why we didn't do hay correctly, why we didn't use a flail mower and fertilize and tedder and all that stuff, it's because this is not really a hay field. This is our cow field. We just don't happen to have cows on it now. We realized we had too many cows on too small of an area, so we were paying a lot of money to bring in inputs. So we've cleared the area behind me, as you can see, and next year when we bring cows in, we should have more space to rotationally graze them, and it will give this field a chance to rest. We had 6 cows on like 2.5 acres, and it was just too much. And what ended up happening is this field did not grow very well. The flip side is the cows have been off it for almost 6 months, and this thing exploded with growth. And since we have it here, this hay, I did not want it to go to waste. So we'll see how forking all this up into a trailer and then stacking it goes. But thank God for neighbors. Coincidentally, the tractor that he's running is a 1953 Ford Jubilee, just like ours. Okay, well, good news, bad news. Good news, you can see our hay bale stack thing worked, which is super cool. The bad news is that's 4 pallets worth, stacked about as high as I think we can get it. And all that did was empty 1 trailer. And all we did was 1 row. We've got 5 more rows. So I have to go get more things to stack hay on, like pallets and cinder blocks and such, because you want to keep it off the ground for moisture and things. We'll see how well this works. I am not going to make you wait around while I go get more pallets and cinder blocks and such and stack up all the rest of this hay. You will see it next time here on Flannel Farms. And we will see together if it retains moisture, or if moisture rolls off of it, or if mice get in it, or the chickens eat it, or any number of horrible, disastrous things that could happen. Maybe the wind will blow it over, who knows. We're going to put a tarp over the top to try and keep most of the rain off. And we'll go from there. Thanks for joining us. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll see you next time.